What is going on, you guys? It's Extreme here, and welcome back to episode 150 of my Road to Max Prestige. And yes, today we are going to have story time, but before I get to story time, I have to make this announcement. I've been wanting to officially say this for a while now. I've been kind of biting my tongue. I've hinted at it, I've kind of said it already, but today I can formally announce 100% this Monday at 9 a.m. Pacific time, yours truly will be live on Twitch for the first time ever. Now, this will be a regular thing, Monday through Fridays. Oh, good Lord, I can't stop fucking hiccuping and burping and shit. So, yeah. Monday through Friday on Twitch. The link for my Twitch account is in the description below and will be in every video I do from now on if you guys want to check me out on Twitch. Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So that's what, noon on the East Coast? I don't know what time that is in Europe. I think it's like 9, 8, 7. I have no idea. But yeah. And I've been wanting to formally announce this for a while. I did this once before and it fell through because technical issues. But this time it's happening, 100% legit. I will only be streaming at 720p, however, but I'm going to try and keep the bit rate pretty high so the quality is good. But as far as the audio levels, y'all going to have to help me with that one, because yeah. And it's going to take some getting used to. I'm not really a live streamer. Most of my stuff's post-edit, so we'll see what happens. But I'm looking forward to this new venture, and I hope you guys will come along for the ride. I really hope you guys... this is something you guys are interested in. But it is now story time, and before we get into story time, one last thing. I think Double XP is this weekend on Advanced Warfare. I'm not 100% sure of that, but if there is Double XP, I will be on this weekend. If you guys are on and want to play, if you see me on, hit me up and we can join up and do shit. All right, that's a maybe. I don't know for sure. We'll see. Anyways, so it's been a while since I talked to this person who, for all intents and purposes, we're going to call her Claire. The last time I talked to Claire was in 2006. And the reason I'm starting the story like this is because recently I got reacquainted with Claire. And it actually has been a couple weeks since I first heard from her. And I think it was like last Wednesday, she hit me up and told me something that kind of threw me for a loop. And then today, she and I had another conversation, but we'll get to all that in due time. So first off, I met Claire back in 2003, like late 2003. I think it was like November or December, somewhere around there. And the funny thing about Claire is, for those of you that don't know, I had a lot of quote-unquote friends over the years. Claire was one of those friends. And Claire had a unique fetish. And when I say unique, I do mean unique for me because it's not something I'm usually into. I'm just being honest, maybe TMI, but Claire, how do I put this? Claire liked giving head. That's no other way to put it. She really liked giving head to the point where that's all she ever wanted to do. In fact, that's all we did for 3 years. No shit, for 3 years, me and this woman would get together and she would, you know, do the thing. And of course, I didn't have a problem with that, except for the fact that it's not really something I really get into. Like, I like to do more, you know, I like to fuck and stuff, you know. And Claire didn't mind that I would, you know, have fun with other women and stuff like that, so long as, you know, I told her about it. So cool beans. She didn't mind, and the thing about Claire was she and I would talk regularly, as in like maybe once a week. And I always enjoyed talking to her. She was a really bright young woman. And when I say young, she was younger than me. Not by much, but she was still younger than me. So it was weird. For 3 years, that's all we did. She would go down on me and You know, I mean, we would do other stuff, but we never actually had sex. And it got to a point where it'd become one major freaking tease, man. 3 years. Oh my God. And she was so good at it too. Like, she was so, you have no idea. And she is extremely attractive. Like, natural, non-artificial big boobs, skinny, nice body. I mean, damn, dude. Not the type of woman I normally attracted. So it was like, well, at least I can say a hot chick with big tits sucked me off a lot, you know. That's a horrible thing to say, god damn it. But it's the truth, and it was really cool for me, and I enjoyed her company. She was an amazing woman. I had a lot of fun with her, but it got to a point, like I said, where I finally had enough. Like, I wanted more. I was done with just this, you know, option. I wanted something else. So one day, after literally 3 years, I finally told her, hey, I don't want to just get my dick sucked. I want to fuck. And the thing was, she says to me, you know, I have a problem with that. And she did. She said from day one, I'm down to give you head and, you know, other stuff, but I'm not going to do penetration. I'm not going to have sex with you. Okay, cool. Why? I'll tell you someday, but I'm not going to tell you right now. 3 years. For 3 years, she wouldn't tell me. So the day comes, we agree we're going to do the thing, and we set a day, and we set up a time and everything, and where we're going to do it and all that. And the day comes, we do the thing, and oh my God, the next to the experience I had with my ex, it was without a doubt the closest I'd come to making love to a woman ever in my life, until of course I was with my ex. But it was so intense and just, it was amazing. It was awesome. It was great. And it was 5 hours of non-stop just it just, damn. There's no other way to put it. So the weird part for me was, after that happened, Claire just kind of disappeared. And when I say disappeared, I mean she pulled the same thing my ex did, only she and I weren't dating, so it didn't hurt as much. But she did. She just up and disappeared. Now this is before Facebook and, you know, all that other fun stuff, Twitter. So I really had no other way to get in touch with her. And I tried texting her, calling her. She wouldn't respond. Finally, about a year or two ago, I saw that she had a Facebook. And I wasn't stalking her. She just popped up as one of my suggested friends, which shocked the shit out of me. And I said, holy crap, it's Claire. Holy crap, I need to talk to her. So I hit her up, and she told me to fuck off. And I'm like, what the fuck? And then last week, she hits me up out the blue, and she said, hey, I really need to talk to you. I know I've been avoiding you for a really long time, so we need to talk. And I said, okay, what's up? And she starts telling me about why we never had sex prior to the day we did. As it turns out, Claire has this unique trait where when she has sex with someone, she attaches to them. Much like, you know, animals, when they mate for life in some cases. That's how she is. And every time she's done this before, she's gotten her heart broken. So, problem is, that happened. And instead of addressing it, she runs from it. Now, sadly, this is going to be part one of another two-part story time, you guys, because unfortunately, there's still way more to tell you and just not enough time. So I will be back Monday with the continuation of this story. I'm sorry it has to be this way, but it is. Anyways, until next time, adios. I'm gonna break your fucking dick off. She actually said this to me at one point, and I thought, oh my God, I'm with fucking Freddy Krueger. You know, like, what the hell? This chick is nuts. So after talking to her for a while, we did finally meet, and everything was great, and it was fun. But the passive-aggressive attitude, and let me explain passive-aggressive. For me, you know, there's a lot of people that are passive-aggressive. I can be passive-aggressive at times where, you know, certain situations I just don't want to deal with. Others, I gotta handle my business. This woman, good Lord, sorry. This woman had this weird passive-aggressive attitude where she would say,